We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Game 2 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Milt Sinclair is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box now, Eric Calhoun. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Eric Calhoun.
Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now here it comes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in Game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0. Now the pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Squared that one up just a little late. Three-two pitch. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. The next 3-2. Full count still. Try it again, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Got it, second. The right fielder, Jared Hines.
Now to the plate, Jared Hines, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Bobby Baldwin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Mauricio Cabrera will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Digging in now, William Fisher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
William Fisher.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brian Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three and 0 now. Carmine Beltran waits on deck. Fisher on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Carmine Beltran, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his first homer so far in the series, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Ty Gidry.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And the pitch on 2-1. To 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Ernie Kessler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Three runs already home here. That's inside. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Evan Castillo is on deck. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Standing in, Evan Castillo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting center, the second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lamar Wilson. Will swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit.
Batting it, the left fielder, Freddie Marmolejo.
To the plate now, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mackenzie Villanueva.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And find a way to stay in this game.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Fisher.
Into the box now, William Fisher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking to leave him loaded. A little low. It's 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up with the A's up 4-0. Now batting, Salvador Sanchez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Mariano Velez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Rafael Hernandez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two and two.
Yeah, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Another try at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Monty Ackerman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. set with the 0-1. This is line to left. Marmolejo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ryan Rosario. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Carmine Beltran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Riding in once again, Ty Gidry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 4, Ernie Kessler.
Next up for the A's, Ernie Kessler, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Nope.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. On the ground to third, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Carmen Mascara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Carmen Mascara.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Andres Ortega, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Eric Calhoun. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Slow that down.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Evan Castillo.
The right fielder, Evan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now back, second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
So striding forward now, Lamar Wilson. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Raymond Enfield is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Mackenzie Villanueva hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, William Fisher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Fisher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Brian Rosario. This ball will be chopped foul. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the A's 6 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping into the box, Jared Hines. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Bobby Baldwin. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 33, Salvador Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Salvador Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So digging in now, Carmine Beltran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw on to first in time, one away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ty Gidry comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ernie Kessler waits on deck. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Ernie Kessler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate, Evan Castillo. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Lamar Wilson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the top, the shortstop, Mariano Robles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Rafael Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
High in the air out to center field. Rosario will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 25, Monty Ackerman.
Striding into the box, Monty Ackerman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Carmen Mosquera.
Now at the plate, Carmen Mosquera. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 0-1 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now at the plate, Freddie Marmolejo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Marmolejo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, outside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul. The 3-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in, Mackenzie Villanueva, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Throw over to the bag. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in to try it again, William Fisher. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. stepping in, Andres Ortega. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Eric Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared Hines.
So stepping in, Jared Hines. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 and 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
In now, Carmine Beltran. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Nobody out, runner on first. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. It's just fouled into the second deck. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And they can't run it down. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. One there. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ready for another shot now, Ernie Kessler. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location. due to fatigue.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Swing and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And then, Castillo.
At the plate, Evan Castillo. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw into second. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Derek Bledsoe gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Derek Bledsoe.
Into the box now, Lamar Wilson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
4 left inside.
Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 Cub error, and no one left on base. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The A's lead it 9-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Baldwin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Hit to third. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 33, Salvador Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Salvador Sanchez. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Gidry over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mariano Velez.
The next Cub up, Mariano Velez, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The A's lead this one 9-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Freddie Marmolejo. The pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Flares this one over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Mackenzie Villanueva.
Ready now, Mackenzie Villanueva, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Ackerman comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
William Fisher.
Striding in for Oakland, William Fisher. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Thomas Gowdy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 7, Thomas Gowdy.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
the left fielder.
And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Monty Ackerman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. Gowdy is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now batting, third baseman, Carmen Mosquera.
Into the box, Carmen Mosquera, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the A's 9 and the Cubs nothing. Now at the plate, Brian Rosario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carmen Beltran.
So standing in, Carmine Beltran, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that's up and in for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Calhoun shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ty Gidry. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate now, Ernie Kessler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Settling in now, Andres Ortega. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So now to the plate, Eric Calhoun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So in now for Chicago, Jared Hines. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, fellas, a very strong performance on the mound by the guy you see there. A worthy recipient, no doubt, of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Oakland A's have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Milt Sinclair is the winning pitcher of record. Mauricio Cabrera struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.